Hello, it's Rasta Pasta. Of course it is. From Mr. Levi Roots. Put some music in your food. Not literally, you'd have to have like Synthenesia or something. Rich spicy tomato and herb pasta with a Caribbean twist. Low fat. Probably very high salt, but hey, that's all these snacks. And 1 chili pepper out of 3. Well, it's not like a bell pepper, actually. But anyway, it means mild, so it's not going to blow your socks off. Caribbean lunch or side. Eat it with something else. Eat it on its own. Look at this QR code. It's entirely up to you. More love. Also, more QR code. So yeah, if you're not aware of Mr. Levi Roots, he's a man... I'm trying to remember his real name. Keith Graham, I think, and Levi Roots is like a stage name because he's a musician. In fact, a successful musician. I think he was nominated for a MOBO award, like in the late 2000s or something. Anyway, he sold this Reggae Reggae sauce stuff, which is what he is famous for. It's been massively popular over here because it's really, really nice. It's like an incredibly good sort of Caribbean jerk sauce. And it sells bottles and bottles and bottles of the stuff and loads of spin-off foods like this. And I think you can like get hot, like pasty things in Tesco with Reggae Reggae sauce in them and that kind of stuff. And it's all very nice. He came to prominence on Dragon's Den, the TV show where some rich bastards try and take large percentages of successful businesses for as little money as possible, and we all watch and clap for some reason. Yeah, he went on with his sauce, and yeah, the rest is history. Well, I say he went on with his sauce. I believe actually, like, one of the researchers or producers from the show saw him at the Notting Hill Carnival, and this stand he had, and tried some of like the chicken on there, and like, this sauce is amazing. Come on, Dragon's Den, and try and sell it. And he did. And yeah, super, super success for everybody involved. And as I say, it's a really bloody nice sauce, so, well, can't complain, really. Levi's tip, add a teaspoon of Reggae Reggae sauce for a more fruity barbecue pasta. Oh, couldn't you have like, put a dried version in or something? Oh, I haven't got any at the minute. Anyway, he's got his own story on it. Here we are. My story started from a humble beginnings in a tiny village in Jamaica called Content. Oh God, or is it called Content? It's the YouTuber village, where my grandmother taught me the art of mixing Caribbean flavours and where I first discovered my love of reggae music. So, little story here. In the original marketing, it said this was his grandmother's recipe, but that is a fib. He actually came up with it himself. That was a little fib for the old marketing there, which came out in court because... Oh, yeah, right. Let me remember the details. So, like... He ran that Notting Hill Carnival store like another guy, and when he became sort of successful from selling the sauce, the other guy just went, actually, I invented that sauce, and took him to court, and did an incredibly bad job of trying to prove he invented the sauce, from my understanding. Like, it basically proved that Levi Roots came up with it, if I remember, and it's all very, all a bit embarrassing and unpleasant for everybody involved. Dearie me. People, eh? Anyway, developed in Levi's Caribbean Smokehouse kitchen. Ah, my God, he's got a restaurant, hasn't he? Where is it? Is it, it's in Stratford, isn't it? Westfield Stratford, I think, near the big old shopping centre. I've never been in. Anyway, apparently it's nice there. A mouth-watering Caribbean pasta using only natural herbs and spices, as opposed to supernatural herbs and spices, like the things you put in healing potions in RPGs. Succulent pasta coated in rich tomato sauce with chilli, thyme and nutmeg brings the taste of Caribbean to an everyday favourite. Taste of the Caribbean, surely? Don't know. Anyway, made in the EU for Amia Foods Limited. Well, I reckon this is going to look a bit, well, like that, really. It bloody does, too. Smells really good, actually. Smells like if you got a couple of the interesting spices out of your Nan's Schwartz rack and mixed them together and somehow came up with something nice. Yeah, that's quality. Right, I'm actually vaguely looking forward to this one. I brought it forward because yesterday's hot dogs were so disappointing. Right, let's go and peel back the film lid. Ooh, done that bit. Pour boiling water to the fill line. Don't handle that. Stir, replace film, leave it stand for 3-5 minutes. Typical sort of ramen thing, except it's pasta. Right. Ooh, I smell a jump cut. We've dug out the roots of Rasta Pasta. Sorry, trying a segue, it didn't work. And it looks like this. So the problem with this instant pasta is it's always a bit sort of slight, isn't it? Never as good as pasta you do yourself, you know. It smells kind of pretty good, I gotta say. Well, the proof of the pasta is in the rastering. Eating. You know what I mean. Ooh. Little bit of kick to it, little bit of spice. Spice than I would expect for a one chilli. But probably not too chilly, so I see where they're coming from. Yeah, that's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, has a definite and very discernible sort of Caribbean jerk taste to it. Yeah, that's nice, actually. That is nice. It's just that it's a bit sort of insubstantial, and this ready pasta is never quite that good, really, is it? I give this 5 out of 10. It gets entirely average marks. It's absolutely fine. If you were to eat it as a snack, you would not be upset. Hence, entirely average. Yeah, fine. If the pasta was a bit more, no, there's a bit more to it, that would be better. But yeah, not quite up to the standards of the noodles we had earlier in the week. Far better than that goddamn... let's not talk about the hot dogs. I'm going to have some more. Ooh. The more you eat, the tastier it gets. I'm going to have a bit more. That's... Yeah, that ain't bad, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to give an extra point to that. I would say that is above average. It's still not as good as the noodles, but yeah. 6 out of 10. There we are. You've gained yourself an extra point. Oh, look, he looks really happy about it. Oh, the face detection on the camera's gone off. Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah. As I say, the weakness of it is kind of the unsubstantiality of the pasta itself, because it's just, I don't know, these little sort of hardy pasta things aren't that great, but... the sauce is pretty tip-top. Yes, 6 out of 10. Well done. What am I having tomorrow? Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten that one. Oh, hey, that was like a teaser or something.
Subscribe for more.